Alright, so now that you're done with the hardest part of the game, it's basically easy until you fight Zeus.
And you're in an area that you'd previously been through that you have some new weapons to find some...
You have a flashlight.
You have a flashlight. You also have the fists, which come in handy.
Well, you have to use the fist to progress the game.
Well, I'm saying
this
that
point.
In this next room, you're going to be able to use the fists to get some more red treasure chests that you couldn't previously get to.
Oh.
Because of the blue. Or maybe it's not in that room.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but...
There's a room that... there's like a wall that you can take out with a flashlight that has some blue things behind it as well. So there's like 3 treasure chests and then the blue stuff.
I think that's in the... Oh, I never went back to that room.
Oh, I did because I missed the secret.
That's in the Flame of Olympus room.
Oh.
And I forgot to go back.
I got so close to completely upgrading everything. I was 1 Minotaur horn short of maxing out all of my weapons. Or, I mean, the 3 bars.
Yeah.
And I was, I think, a couple thousand red orbs short of maxing out.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. Yeah, it is a bummer. I was really close. Oh, well.
So now that you know the trick for these sirens, they're easy.
Lift them, slam them.
Yeah, now that you've done those 2 hard parts, it just seems like a cakewalk until you fight Zeus.
Nice.
Except there are a couple of satyrs coming up, which, if you get them isolated, they're not too bad.
And I would recommend trying the Gorgon.
Yeah, try the Gorgon thing. Unfortunately, you know, I've had this recorded for at least a week now.
Right. Well, yeah, I mean, you might even be able to hit 2 of them with 1 Gorgon summon.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the way the thing works. Also, this is really, really late, but I remembered this from the second game, God of War 2, but when you grab a Gorgon, obviously you can't, or when you try to grab a Gorgon, they always like dodge the grab and then counter with their stone stare.
Oh, yeah. Someone actually emailed that to me.
Oh, okay.
Like, to get them to do the stone stare, you just grab them.
On that elevator sequence where you don't have anything to take care of them yet.
Yeah, you either have to kill them, or you have to kill them with the circle finish to get them to shoot green, or just evade until they do it on their own.
Or
grab them.
Or try to grab them, which I remembered when I was trying the Challenge of the Titans. And
did you finish that?
No, I didn't. I gave up pretty quick because I wanted to play a different game at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got through a couple of them. Let's see, which ones did I do? I did the Gorgon one, which was really freaking hard.
Yeah, that's the hardest one by far.
Oh, really?
I thought.
Oh, well, I guess I should have kept going through it. I did the avoid getting Minotaured or Neo'd.
Yeah.
Neo from the Matrix.
That one was kind of hard.
That one was tough. And then there was another one, kill all the dudes without using a melee attack. Or like only grabbing people, like you couldn't use any weapons.
Yeah, that one was kind of hard too.
That one was fun. I like that one.
That was fun.
Just like running around doing that the entire time and like throwing them and like kind of like running laps around the big guy.
Yeah.
Because he kept like rubbing up against him. And...
I don't know, that one with the bulls, the Minotaurs, was my favorite. And I think it's because I had just watched a 60-minute special on like bullfighting. So I was like taunting the bull and like running next to him and stuff. Like, yeah. No, there's definitely a lot of tips and tricks that I missed that, you know, having a more wiki-style site would help with.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, also, one thing that I did a lot, or that came into handy a couple times that I know that you didn't do, was...
The block grab.
Block grab? What do you mean by that?
When you hold down block and hit grab.
Oh, that, yeah. On some enemies, that's really effective. And then also, there's a couple points with some archers off in the distance that if you set one of them on fire, the fire just spreads to all 3 of them.
Oh.
And that made it a lot easier for me.
Wow, I definitely did not come across that.
The entire game was easy because I was playing on medium difficulty, but I would imagine that would have made it easier because the fire just spreads. And that I did a lot too. like if there's ever a large group of enemies, like kind of the, the boring, easy to take care of enemies. Setting one of them on fire, it usually spreads really quickly to all the other ones, and they kind of run around in circles, like not attacking you when they're on fire.
Yeah, I did not like. Are you talking about with the bow of Apollo?
Yeah, holding square.
Yeah,
I was.
didn't light anyone on fire like the whole game.
Oh, well,
except those exploding barrels.
Right. I mean, it was helpful for me because I was on the medium difficulty, and it probably killed them.
Yeah.
But on insanity or whatever this is, chaos difficulty, it probably doesn't do shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really experiment with that. Maybe I should have. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. Josta.
Josta?
Do you remember that?
No.
It was some product. Like a pop. It was like highly caffeinated.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Sounds tasty though.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what's the really, really caffeinated one?
I don't know, like a Red Bull? Jolt Cola. Yeah.
It's kind of like a ripoff of that, I think.
Oh.
Ooh, man. That attack is so gnarly.
Was that...
Gets you with the hook.
Yeah, and the body slams you.
Yeah. So yeah, once you take care of him, just have to climb down here. Smashing this thing will activate like the last judge of the Underworld. And,
I didn't come close to finding all the godly possessions.
Oh really?
Not even close. I'm sure I got less than half of them.
There's not that many of them, you'd be surprised.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I got closer, but I didn't get the trophy for that.
Yeah. So, yeah, just gonna be flying back up the chain for Battle with Zeus.
Did Rip Torn do the voice of Hephaestus? It sounds just like him.
I don't know what Rip Torn sounds like.
Let's see, what would you know him from? I'll have to look it up, but it sounded a lot like him. I mean, with a little bit of digital distillation.
Yeah.
Like most voices are in video games these days.
Yeah. No, I'm not familiar with Rip Torn.
If you saw a picture of him, you'd recognize him in a second.
Okay.
I think he might have been Tom Green's dad in Freddy Got Fingered.
Okay. Still not ringing any bells.